Hello and welcome back to the Crypto Moses channel. You guys, we have some crazy news today that's going to impact us tremendously, specifically for XRP holders, right? Today could actually be a historic day for XRP. I'm glad you guys are here. Make sure you stay till the end. We'll also do a little bit of TA on XRP and kind of see what that price significance is showing from news like this. Also, do not miss to subscribe. You don't want to miss this bull run, but let's get right into it today. So today, July 9th, is going to be a really significant day for XRP. And it's specifically because Brad Garlinghouse, who is the CEO of Ripple, is actually testifying before the US Senate as several major developments are starting to converge, right? This is fueled because all the XRP fanatics, me included, are starting to fully believe that the asset is going to be what brings us to a new era of crypto. They said it best, it's just a better way to word it. Now, Brad Grimes, he's the founder of Digital Perspectives. It's kind of a big deal. And he highlights this moments like significance, right? And he's basically calling it the coronation for Ripple. Now, do I agree with that? Kind of. And the reason I say that is because if really this asset becomes part of Swift's bank's usage, that will take it to 100, like we'll get to maybe 500, 700 billion in market cap really easily, right? And that moves the entire crypto market tremendously. And that's what we want, specifically because we're big crypto fanatics and we want the market to keep growing, right? Now, Garlinghouse did emphasize that the need for precise digital asset regulation and a balanced framework that protects consumers while encouraging innovation. And I agree with that. And I 100% agree. It's the only way that the masses will continue using crypto. And the more people that use crypto, the bigger our market gets, the bigger the market gets, the bigger the market cap gets, and so forth. And it makes it a more stable and safer investment to allow more boomers and the trillion-dollar holders of money to enter the market. Now, you guys do know that Ripple has been fighting this fight for almost 5 years. There it is. And it started in 2020. Right. So it's been a full 5 years and a half roughly. And that's what's so crazy about it. But it's what's really, really blew my mind is that they won the argument against the SEC. And that's what's kind of allowed it. Like, look, we can even look at XRP's price here, pull it out, zoom it out a bit. We can see that it's kind of, let's do this. This right here is XRP, and this right here is Bitcoin. We can see here that XRP is still lightly connected to Bitcoin, but like, look at the gains, 11% for there. And then from that drop to here, we had a 23%, right? So it is still connected lightly to Bitcoin, but not as much as it used to be. And I think it's just because new liquidity is coming into it. Also, with them launching RLUSD and the Fed's ambitions towards it, I think that there's going to be a huge potential. And let's take a look at the TA for XRP and kind of understand where we think it's going. But first, I do want you guys to know, I do all my trades on BTCC here, and I love it, right? Easiest platform for me to use. It also lets me 500x leverage. And I'm not recommending going that big, but I do like the freedom to be able to do that because then I can use less margin for my trades. Like some of these wins I have, and even some of these, like, look at this. Like I used a 250 and I made $107. And this was an under, the closeout was 2043, 1916, about an hour and a half. Easiest $100 gain ever, right? And when you're trading, you're going to have some wins, you're going to have some losses, and it's way easier to do and have the opportunity to win the trades on an exchange like this. It is my favorite exchange to use, so definitely check the link below. They're still doing a deposit bonus of $10,000, depending on how much you deposit. So use that to your advantage. It's free money, but let's take a look at XRP and kind of understand where we're going. If what we first want to do is do a top-down approach. So on the 12-hour mark, we can see here that XRP is still struggling to fully break through this trend. And we can see down here it's stabilized and it's made this channel. And this channel has been roughly 17 days. The good news is it's looking like it is breaking above that, right? We don't need these trend lines anymore, but it's looking like it's breaking above that and it's still following through with this channel. So we just need to give it a little bit more time, see how it closes out here today in the next 6 hours. On the day, it's still green. On the week, it's still green. So it is still prime to hopefully catch back up to maybe here, if not here. And that's about a 42% increase. Now, if it follows this channel, it clearly looks like that. But we also want to use the fib retracement and understand, okay, we do estimate that we're going to get back at least to the 61.8, right? Easy to assume that because we've broken out of the 38.2, which would have been a perfect point here for resistance, but it already broke out. So now what we should be looking for is a long, or looking for a little short here to capitalize on it with higher leverage, or look for a long to get us back up there. And if you think about it, this could be one, we've got a 2, and we're waiting for a 3. And if that is the case, a 3 would probably need to get to the 78.6. 4, and then we'd have a 5. And that would be a full retracement on this downtrend that we've had for the past 84 days. Long time frame. But it looks like it's reversing that trend. So let's see what happens. Keep watching the charts, right? You just want to see if we're going to continue with this breakout and how much higher this breakout would go. I mean, realistically, we still have minimum this channel to break through. So it's about another 7%. But with all this positive news hitting XRP, I do think we're really, really primed to get to about 200 to 300 to like 400 billion in market cap. Just depends on the institutional inputs that come through, right? We just need to be patient, see if there's even any more ETFs that come out for it. That would be amazing, but it's just a patience game. Make sure you're subscribed. You don't want to miss out the XRP news, and you definitely don't want to miss out the TA, so you can be trading and making money in the market every day. Thanks, you guys. I'll see you on the next one.